one of the things immediately I remembered, Erik, was our conversation we had last time when I asked you, I don't know why you stopped driving the PMC, and I kept encouraging you that I think we need PMC because I think we need competition for public and private. And I posted, I said, I wonder if on a mission like this, and Erik Prince was, his mission is, hey, for the next 5 months, Erik, we need you to make sure all these rallies that Trump's going to do, you can't stop him from doing rallies. He's going to go talk to a bunch of different people. You know, Erik, we need to make sure everything's safe, nothing to worry about, Secret Service and the PD working together, all of this stuff. All I kept thinking about is what you would do. And I know right now you're at the RNC and you're able to get away and find some good Wi-Fi for us to hear your point of view. But I'll start off with a very open-ended question. Your thoughts on the way Secret Service handled themselves at the recent events with the assassination attempt?
Grotesque malpractice. If they were any kind of private contractor, they would be sued for violating and ignoring the most basic concepts of security preparedness and maintaining a perimeter. The fact that an armed man with a rifle got within 140 yards of a Trump rally, was able to lay down after positioning himself for minutes and take multiple aimed shots to the point of clipping Trump's ear, killing other people in the crowd, is absolutely grotesque. It's either malice, as I said in a Twitter post, it's either malice or malpractice, gross incompetence. That anyone with any training whatsoever that would stand at the podium where Trump was speaking from and look around and say, where's the likely spot someone's to shoot from? Yeah, it's going to be to the right where the shooter was on top of those industrial buildings. And the fact is they had no one watching over that is truly mind-boggling. It was outside of their immediate perimeter. Yeah, that's fine. Just because you don't want your perimeter to be 100 yards doesn't mean someone can. Especially today with modern rifles. And that's just for a gunshot. They also have to really contend with drones. The amount of weapon knowledge and lethality improvement coming out of the Ukraine fight from both sides is really scary. And the executive protection world hasn't yet felt just how bad that's going to hurt. But I mean, supposedly a 20-year-old kid works through dead space, and dead space is the area that you can hide where the buildings are providing cover, blocking the view of you from the people that are looking for you. He used dead space. He crawled up to the far side of the roof, appeared, and took a number of shots. It is disgusting. Now, even once the shots were going, and you know, the Secret Service can say, well, they didn't have enough manpower and maybe it wasn't better coordinated, but the immediate agents that were around Trump, okay, the immediate close protection detail, was also hugely inept in that they left him on the X. The X is where the bad guy has decided to kill you that day. And the immediate mission of the protective team is to get the protectee off the X and to protect him on the way off the X. And some of the agents were actually taking cover behind Trump from the gunfire. And it took them way too long. And you could even hear some of the radio chatter. What are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we going? That is not how a professional team is supposed to look and sound. It should be autonomic. It should be so drilled to them. They know exactly what to do. If A, then B, if B, then C, and then C, and then D. They know exactly what the permutations are and how to do it. And they just missed on so many levels. It's really, really, it's embarrassing. It is like I opened with that article. It is another example of an unaccountable, overfunded bureaucracy embarrassing America. We're embarrassed in Afghanistan. We're embarrassed with this nonsense of a pier in Gaza, $230 million that doesn't even do its job. We're embarrassed by the Navy that manages to lose control of the Red Sea, one of the major waterways of the world. And now our own former president, soon to be future president, also embarrassing. It was not their skill that saved him. It was bad marksmanship and a wind call. And the fact that Trump turned his head at the last minute is the only thing that saved his life. The Secret Service didn't save him life, and that is pathetic. The reason the Secret Service was started in the first place was to provide executive protection. Clearly, they have failed abysmally at that mission.
In these uncertain times, if there's anything we need, is we need people to believe the future looks bright. So if you've heard about me saying this mission to you, we're on a mission to get 1 million people to wear this gear. And this is what we're doing. If you buy one of these hats, there's a category of buying one hat, getting the second one free. If you haven't yet worn this gear publicly, go ahead and test it out. Buy some of the gear, wear it in public, and see how many people will stop by and say, you also watch Valuetainment? You also follow PBD Podcast? I do too. Place your order. Go to vtmerch.com, click on the link above or below, place your order, and represent the VT and the PBD Podcast gear.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.